Let's go! What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new episode on my channel. As always, I'm Jay, and today, guys, I'm finally talking about Illumination and Universal's Super Mario Brothers movie. And guys, I have to be honest, as time was going on with this, I really felt that there was going to be some great things happening with this movie, despite the whole controversy of having Chris Pratt play Mario, which I didn't see a problem with, to be honest. And when I ended up watching the movie, my feelings were confirmed that he was a great pick for Mario. So the story itself actually follows Mario and Luigi. They have just quit and gone on their own to become plumbers in their own business. And to make matters worse, their entire family really isn't keen on what they've done as far as a business decision. Of course, they get their first big phone call, and what happens? They botch the job, unfortunately, due to the household pet, the dog, being a little ferocious because Luigi just so happened to step on and break his favorite bone, apparently. Cut to a little bit later, Brooklyn is having a flood, and then what happens is Mario and Luigi go down to try and fix the flood in the sewers, but then they get sucked into this mysterious pipe, which brings them into a distant land. And what happens is Mario gets separated from Luigi. They go on their own little adventure and everything like that. Luigi gets captured by Bowser, who's on a rampage trying to conquer all the lands, and he's just at the beginning of the film actually grabbed a mystery box that has the star power in it, apparently. Meanwhile, Mario goes to the Mushroom Kingdom, and the funny thing about this film is he hates mushrooms, which is ironic because he has to eat them to become more powerful and everything. But anyway, he meets up with the princess. They try to go to the Donkey Kong Island. They try to, get help from the king, the king's army and everything. I was about to say King Kong, but yeah. So as far as that stuff goes, there's so much in here. They go through everything, and then they ended up trying to take in the battle to Bowser. And it's funny because they've got so much fun things in here and so much Easter eggs and fan service, like I keep on saying. And it is a great time. It's a very good time. If you like the video games, you're going to see a lot of things that you recognize. And guys, it hit a landmark, making $1 billion at the box office globally, which is incredible. And honestly, as much as I liked the Sonic films and thought they did a great job, and I felt that they were the best video gaming adaptation up until this point, I think that they have been dethroned by the Mario Brothers movie. They did a great job with the property. They ended up making it into the world that you would expect Mario to have from the games. They set the right rules. They've got everything going on. They had a great cast in Chris Pratt, Charlie Day as Luigi, Jack Black as Bowser, Keegan-Michael Key as Toad, and Anya Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach. And oh my god, they had so many Easter eggs in this movie. And this is a great way to start the Nintendo-verse, as it is, because they included people like Donkey Kong, played by Seth Rogen. They had Mario Karts and everything, and Rainbow Road was in it, and all this stuff. And guys, I'm sorry if I'm spoiling so much of this, but it's been out for a little while. And honestly, yeah, this film was everything that you would want it to be as a Mario fan. It had everything and the kitchen sink. Couple things could have been in there as far as, maybe a couple of monsters or some things like that. I mean, but they alluded to some other big things in their end credits scene, and it was just a fantastic time. And I went with my girlfriend, and this is a fun film. It's a family film, and it's a film that's fun for everybody in all ages, whether you're old or young. It's something to enjoy no matter what. And the thing of it is that they had so many teases for other potential. Like I said, they showed Donkey Kong. At one point, Mario and Luigi go into these two separate instances and lands. Luigi goes into in one of the castles, and it's so creepy and airy, and it gives you Luigi Mansion vibes even as well too, which is incredible. And one of the biggest things that I loved in the film was the little galaxy star thing that was just so happy, but yet said some pretty messed up stuff. I couldn't stop laughing when he was on the screen. But yeah, this movie was great. I thought everyone did a fantastic job. And apparently everyone loves Peaches, and apparently it's up for potentially being an Oscar contender. I don't know how it's going to win the Oscar, but I'm sure stranger things have happened in life. Overall, I think it was time for us to get an awesome Super Mario movie, and the fact that this animated film made all the money at the box office and is kicking ass and doing such a great job pleasing fans and audiences and kids and adults alike. I think that this is a fantastic film, a landmark film, a milestone film, especially for video game films, which have never been taken as seriously as regular films, and honestly have not been that great of quality, although they've been getting better here and there. And this, by far, is a much more faithful adaptation than that 1993 film, which is admittedly a guilty pleasure for me, with Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo, but is nowhere near close to being accurate for the video games that we grew up playing and loving on the Nintendo. This is huge because, again, Nintendoverse is in full effect. I just wonder how they're going to incorporate some of the other characters. I mean, sure, Mario and Donkey Kong can kind of be a hop, skip, and a jump, but what about Zelda and Hyrule? What about, other characters like Star Fox or Metroid or anything like that? How are you going to merge them into one universe? Those things I would really feel are going to be extremely difficult to try and pack into their own movie. But what I envision happening maybe is they have their own standalones for instances like that, like a standalone Metroid film, a standalone Star Fox, a standalone Zelda, and then there's this kind of Avengers movie where they all get sucked into one universe, and then it's a Super Smash Brothers type of situation, potentially. So overall, guys, as far as the Mario Brothers is concerned, the Super Mario Brothers movie by Illumination and Universal, I give it a 8.5 out of 10. For sure, one of the best, if not the best, video game movies ever made, and I highly recommend going to check it out, and I'm definitely going to be buying this on Blu-ray at some point when it comes out. But anyway, guys, that's all that I have to say about the Super Mario Brothers movie. What did you think about the film? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What do you hope to see in the next iteration of the Super Mario Brothers universe or the Nintendoverse or anything like that? Let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. And guys, thank you so much for joining me on another video. And as always, guys, I appreciate it if you stuck to the end. And if you did, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are subbed, hit that bell button. That way you never miss a moment of my content. But until next time, guys, as always, I'm Jay. So take care, and bye.